Hi, Chef K here with Divine Cuisine, and we're making challah bread. So stay tuned. We're going to get right at it. Okay, to make our challah, we require flour. We're going to put some sugar in there, make it a little sweet. Also, we're going to add instant yeast. Instant yeast is great because you don't have to pre-activate it, meaning let it soak in a little bit of water and sugar to start with. Put that over here. Give it a quick stir, and then we're going to mix to this 2 eggs and 1 egg yolk, our water, and some oil. And the result of this bread will be nice, light, fluffy bread. It's kind of like a brioche. Add that to our mixer. Slowly to start. And we'll mix that for 7 minutes by this machine. Or if you're doing it by hand, you're going to have to knead it for 15. And we'll be right back. Okay, so we've finished our dough. It's all nice and kneaded up. We're going to take it out of the mixing bowl. And we're going to put it in another bowl we've treated with a little bit of oil. And we're going to set that aside and let it rise. Rest and rise, rest and rise. That's a big key with any kind of bread. Rest and rise. One of Claire's little bread coverings. So the question has come to me, what is challah? Where does it come from? Where do you get that word challah from? Well, actually, it's a scriptural word. You find it in Numbers chapter 15, and starting in verse 18, it says, "Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, when you come into the land where I bring you." You notice that? The land where God brings you. Are you in the right place? Are you where you need to be? You know, if you've got things happening against you, destruction all around, maybe you're not where you need to be. You need to seek God and get to the place you need to be. Where is that? That's in the center of His will. You know His will because He says in Matthew that let your kingdom come, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. How's it in heaven? However it is in heaven is the will of God for you here on earth. Let's get back to this. Then shall ye be that when you eat of the bread of the land, you shall offer up a heave offering unto the Lord. You shall offer up a cake, the first of your dough, for a heave offering. As you do the heave offering on the threshold, before you've even baked it on the threshing floor, so shall ye heave it. Of the very first of your dough, you shall give unto the Lord a heave offering into your generations. Generations means forever, ongoing. This doesn't end here. This is an offering to God. You notice it's an offering. There's a difference between tithes and offerings. Offerings are tithe is something that belongs to God. You bring it to God. You present it to God. This belongs to you, Lord. I'm returning it to you. An offering, however, is something of the free will. This is above the tithe. This is something I'm going to bring to you because I choose to do it. And He says, teach it to your generations. Teach it to your children and their children and their children's children and forever, because I want to be in the center of your life. An offering brings God into the center of your life. So you have to be sure, if you're doing an offering, that you're giving it of your free will, and you're giving it where God says to give it. We just don't send it out and throw it out. You notice it talks about the threshing fold. That means that they've had a harvest. They brought the harvest in, and they're about to clean that grain. They've received a return from their giving, from their offering. We talked before about Mark 4, where the sower sows the word. Well, this is the same. We'll get into what this heave offering means, but it's important to understand that that little word for cake here is the word challah, and it represents something that we give to God freely and willingly. So in our next video, we'll show you how this truly is. And until then, remember, God is on your side.